So good afternoon, everyone. We are from Group L, and today we are going to talk about something that affects us every day, like um, short for content. So you guys, I believe you guys have been using a TikTok. Some people use YouTube Shorts, sometimes use Instagram Reels. So today, we're gonna open this video and see what it makes. Uh, Whatever. These short videos are made to be fun and quick. You open one video and suddenly you are watching 5, 10, or even 20 in a row. It feels like just a few minutes pass, but in reality, it is much more longer. Each of us in this group will talk about a different side of this issue, and I will start first by talking about how this habit affects our physical health. So, let me ask you guys, have you ever plan to use TikTok for just 5 minutes, but then you realize that you have been sitting there for at least an hour just for scrolling. So many people do this every day, and while it seems harmless, it can actually hurt our bodies. Um, from a physical point of view, using a short form content too much can lead to problems. When we watch a video after video, we are usually sitting or lying down. We don't move. We often sit in a bad position. Our neck is bent, our back is curved, our eyes are glued to the screen. This kind of behavior, when repeated every day, causes real health issue. People start feeling pain in their neck, back, and shoulders. Their eyes will get tired. Some even will feel numbness in their hands or finger because of too much swiping. It is not just about being lazy, it's about sitting still for too long without giving our body what it needs, a movement. So why it is a bigger problem? The longer we keep this habit, the worse it gets. Sitting too long without moving increase the risk of serious health problems like obesity, heart diseases, and even diabetes. According to 2022 article from Medicover Hospitals, too much screen time is connected to poor posture, eye strain, and reduced physical activity, especially in teenagers and young adults. Teenagers are especially at risk because this is their time, their body are still growing. If nothing changes, many young people today might suffer from long-term physical health problem, even in their 20s or 30s. So this is not just a small issue, it is a big one and it is growing fast. So to help this, I came up with a campaign called Move Between Scrolls. The idea is simple. We don't tell people to stop using TikTok or Reels, but we encourage them to move their bodies while they do. The campaign includes short reminders, challenges, and tips to take a break, stretch, or stand up between videos. For example, after watching a 5-minute videos, this app will remind us, the user, to stand up, stretch, or walk around for 1 minute. This can be fun too, using a dance move, stretches, or even a short exercise. We also want to work with the schools, health organization, and content creators to help spread this message. By using influencer and health educators, we can make this campaign part of the young people daily routines. What makes this idea special is that it works with the habit instead of against it. We are not asking people to stop scrolling. We are helping people to to stay healthy while they scroll. Uh, so what can we do? We need a support like teachers, parents, creators, and even app developers that can help spread this message. Let's remind people that moving just a little can protect your body in a big way. So next time you're on TikTok or Instagram, don't just scroll up, stand up, stretch, move. Your body will thank you. So I think that's all for me. Thank you for listening. Now I'll pass it over to the next speaker who will talk about another important side of this issue. Thank you very much.
Okay, hi, Assalamualaikum. So my name is Zafri, and I will be talking about the psych. I will be talking about the issue from the psychological perspective. So you can imagine this situation. Short form video platforms such as TikTok, Instagram Reels have become a part of daily life for many people around the world. So these apps use infinite scrolling and advanced recommendation systems to deliver content that matches users' preferences. So as a result, Individuals often watch many videos in a single session without realizing how much time has passed. So, from a psychological perspective, the design of these platforms stimulates the brain's reward system by releasing small bursts of dopamine each time a new video appears. So, over time, this creates a habit where users seek continuous content just for satisfaction. Now, many users admit to checking these apps the moment they wake up and again before sleeping. For some, short form videos become a main source of relaxation or a way to fill moments of boredom. However, the convenience of swiping through endless content makes it very difficult to disconnect, even when it's necessary to focus on work, study, or rest. This pattern of use often leads to mental fatigue and begins to blur the lines between healthy leisure and compulsive behavior. So gradually, this behavior may contribute to a lot of negative impact on mental health. So let's look into some of the complications that this form of addiction may cause. So I've separated my ideas into three parts. So the first part being emotional difficulties. So heavy use of short form videos can result in emotional discomfort, such as feelings of emptiness, dissatisfaction, or low mood. When users fail to find enjoyable content, they may experience restlessness, irritability, or even disconnection from real life experiences. In a more serious case, some individuals may fall into cycles of negative thinking and express harmful thoughts towards themselves, which is a significant mental health concern that requires often professional attention. On to my second point is anxiety, depression, and also sleep problems. So recent research shows that teenagers who spend many hours daily on apps like TikTok report higher levels of anxiety and depression than their peers who use the app less. So that was a study. So constant exposure to stimulating content, especially at night, delays the brain's natural process of relaxation and disrupts sleep. So more than 30% of frequent users report sleep-related problems, which contribute to fatigue, low motivation, and also performance in school or daily activities. These mental health symptoms can become more and more severe if the underlying digital habits are not addressed. So my third point is attention and procrastination. So the habit of constantly switching between short clips kind of trains our brain to seek novelty, which is the which reduces the ability to concentrate on longer or demanding tasks. And from personal experience, I have also experienced this. I find it now it's even hard for me to watch a movie in full. So that's how bad it is personally for me. Now, many students and working adults struggle with procrastination and report increased levels of stress and reduced confidence in their own productivity. This difficulty in maintaining focus is linked to both mental exhaustion and lower emotional resilience, further affecting mental health and our well-being. So, from my point of view, a few resolutions that I have come up with. The first being adapted therapy approaches. So mental health professionals can use techniques from cognitive behavioral therapy, or for short CBT, and acceptance and commitment therapy, or ACT, to help individuals recognize triggers for compulsive scrolling, challenge unhelpful thought patterns, and also develop healthier routines. Next, uh, next, I would like to propose self-control and mindfulness training. Yeah, self-control and mindfulness training. Workshops can teach simple exercises to bring awareness to automatic habits, such as pausing before opening up an app or setting up a timer for each session when you open an app. Mindfulness practices can help strengthen attention and reduce the impulse to seek constant stimulation. Moving on to my next point is family and school programs. So, uh, especially for the younger crowd, parents and teachers can introduce digital literacy lessons in schools or places of education where the youth are educated, that can explain how recommendation algorithms work and encourage goal setting for screen time. So, like I mentioned before, uh, these apps are not just randomly giving you videos. There are algorithms which work out uh, kind of they, they kind of work to show you only the videos of things that you are already interested in. So they can be very addictive. So group activities that promote offline hobbies like sports, art, or reading, that also offer satisfying alternatives to endless scrolling, should be introduced through these programs. Okay, so another final point that I would like to put forward is practical usage limits. So users should uh, activate built-in app timers or third-party tools to help cap their daily use, just like my friend said before. So establishing screen-free periods, especially before bedtime, can help better support sleep and help reduce the other risks of this form of addiction. So I think that's all from me. I will pass it on to the next group member who will talk about academic perspective.
So, so from the academic perspective, the growing popularity of short-form content such as TikTok and Instagram Reels is becoming a major concern among students, especially in Malaysian universities. These videos are designed to be highly engaging and addictive, leading many students to spend extended periods scrolling without realizing the time lost. This habit is disrupting students' focus, time management, and ability to concentrate on academic responsibilities. As a result, study habits are deteriorating and academic performance is negatively impacted. This issue is particularly serious as it affects students' mental focus, productivity, and academic success. Continuous exposure to short form content has been linked to shorter attention spans, frequent procrastination, and sleep disruption, all of which directly contribute to poor academic outcomes. A study by UiTM Malacca found that excessive TikTok use correlates with declining grades. Another paper published in Forum Komunikasi revealed that social media addiction hinders cognitive focus, and a study from a university in Sarawak found that TikTok usage interferes with students' ability to concentrate. If no action is taken, students will continue to fall into a cycle of distraction and poor time management, resulting in long-term academic underachievement and reduced readiness for future professional demands. Some may argue that short-form content also has educational value. Indeed, there is a growing trend of using platforms like TikTok and Instagram Reels to deliver bite-sized academic content in creative and engaging ways. While this potential should not be ignored, it is important to recognize that the majority of students are not primarily using this platform for learning. The algorithms are designed to maximize engagement and by promoting entertainment-based content, of, often pulling students away from educational videos even if they begin with good intentions. As such, the educational benefits of short-form content are often outweighed by its capacity to distract and reduce productive study time. So, to combat this growing academic issue, educational institutions, particularly at the university level, should take proactive steps to promote digital well-being among students. This includes integrating awareness program into orientation sessions or general university courses that educate students about the cognitive effects of excessive short-form content. Workshops on time management, focus strategies, and digital self-regulation should also be offered regularly. Additionally, student-led campaigns or peer mentoring program could be introduced to encourage healthier content consumption habits. This solution is feasible as it based on existing university support structures and academic counseling services. It is scalable across different campuses and institutions, especially when guided by a national digital wellness policy. It is sustainable through regular updates to digital literacy programs and continuous students' involvement. So that's all from academic perspective. We will move to social perspective.
Hello. So from social perspective, so the short form video platform such as TikTok, Reels and YouTube Shorts have rapidly become central to digital culture, especially among youth. So as of 2025, TikTok has over 1.6 billion users globally, with over 60% of its users aged between 16 and 24. This platform provides quick, entertaining content that is algorithmically personalized to maximize engagement, often becoming the default mode of entertaining for young people. So, however, this fast-paced content is reshaping attention and behavior. A recent 2024 study by Pew Research found that 95% of teens in the US had used YouTube, 67% use TikTok, and 62% report using these platforms daily, often multiple times per day. According to another research from BMC Public Health Study 2024, heavy short-form video usage is associated with increased impulsivity, reduced attention spans, and higher levels of anxiety in adolescents. This shift in consumption behavior has normalized a culture centered on instant gratification, passive scrolling, and reduced patience for long-form content or deep engagement. The issue is no longer just screen time. It's about how these platforms are engineering human social ability. So, while the entertainment value of short-form video is clear, their addictive design poses a serious threat to mental, social, and emotional well-being. The algorithms behind these platforms are crafted to maximize user retention, often leveraging psychological manipulation such as variable rewards, infinite scroll, and personalized dopamine feedback loops. According to 2025 report by Addiction Help, 1 in 3 teens exhibit symptoms of social media addiction, and students who consume more than 3 hours of short-form video content daily are 2.6 times more likely to show signs of depression or social withdrawal. Moreover, research published by ERIC shows that students with high short-form video consumption experience a 27% drop in academic focus and classroom participation compared to peers with limited use. Face-to-face empathy and real-world communication skills are also declining, with many young users reporting discomfort or anxiety during real-life conversations, a consequence tied to overexposure to digital social interaction formats. Despite these concerning trends, there is a critical gap in regulation, digital literacy education, and platform accountability. Parents and schools are largely unprepared to deal with this fast-evolving digital behavior, and governments have yet to implement meaningful policy oversight. If left unaddressed, this pattern could lead to a generation increasingly disconnected from authentic social engagement, more vulnerable to mental health challenges, and less capable of regulating their own digital consumption. So, to address this growing social issue, a comprehensive multi-stakeholders strategy is essential, integrating education, regulation, platform reform, and public awareness. So for the first point is education reform. So Malaysia's Ministry of Education should implement digital literacy modules into primary and secondary school curricula. These modules will help students to understand how social media algorithms influence behavior, identify signs of digital addiction, and practice mindful screen use. Second is the platform accountability. Social media companies should be required to implement and enable by default the following features for user, especially under 18. First is the screen time dashboard. Second is usage alerts. Three is mandatory break reminders. And lastly, weekly mental health check-in. So for the third point is the public awareness campaign. Government agencies such as the Ministry of Health and Ministry of Communication should collaborate to launch nationwide campaign promoting digital well-being. This campaign could include the parental guidance materials, interactive tools for families, and free online courses on managing screen addiction. So last but not least, the regulatory policy. So the new policies should mandate greater transparency from tech companies, including public disclosure of the algorithmic engagement tactics, data collection methods, and time spent by age groups. So in strength lies in integrating user awareness with system reforming, balancing digital innovation with human-centered responsibility. It is not only mitigates harm but also empowers youth to reclaim the agency in their digital lives. So, I urge the educators, policymakers, parents, and tech developers to work together in reshaping the future of digital engagement. By supporting digital wellness policies, implementing youth-focused education, and holding platform accountable, we can create an online environment that protects mental health, enhance the social connectivity, and foster healthy digital habits. Take the first step, support the integration of digital wellness into your community, school, or workplace. Let's make the screen time smarter, not shorter. So that's all from me. I pass to the last speaker, which will talk on the technological perspective.
Okay, so thank you, Darren Haziq, for presenting his part of the perspective, which is social perspective. So my name is Isham bin Muhammad RAFLI, and last but not least, I will be talking about the technological perspective. Have you ever spent more than 1 hour scrolling through TikTok without realizing it? This is a common experience for millions of users worldwide, and the reason lies in the sophisticated technology that power this platform. TikTok, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Short have revolutionized the way that we consume content. They leverage the advanced artificial intelligence and machine learning algorithm that are specifically designed to deliver highly personalized and engaging content. Every swipe, every like, every second of attention is carefully tracked and analyzed, allowing this platform to predict what will keep you hooked. This optimization for the engagement is what makes short form content is so appealing to many of the young generation today. But it also where the problem begin for many of them. While we can appreciate the innovation behind this technology that have been given, we must also acknowledge the unintended consequences they bring. The design of this platform with their endless scroll and bit-sized video tap indirectly into the brain reward system. Each scroll triggers a small dopamine release, reinforcing the behavior and making it difficult for user to stop. This is not a random occurrence. This is deliberate design choice that exploit our natural psychological responses. According to Statista 2023 report, TikTok monthly active users skyrocketed from 2018 to 2021, and this growth continues today. The sharp increase in user increases the concern of many people because not only that many people they will be engaged in this TikTok today, but many individuals of this will be exposed to the consequences of TikToks today. The problem goes beyond by losing track of time. Over time, the over-reliance on these digital dopamine triggers can lead to a serious issue, including a reduced attention span, difficulty focusing, and disrupted sleep pattern. It also can foster the dependency of external digital stimuli, which may contribute to anxiety, irritability, and other mental health challenges. Physical health can also be impacted as prolonged screen exposure contribute to the issue like eye strain, poor posture, and even long-term musculoskeletal problem as said before in the different perspective presented by one of our fellow member. So the question is, how can we solve the problem itself? The solution is to propose implementation of digital well-being framework, a set of standard and guidelines that platform must adopt to promote a healthier digital habit among users. This framework will not be that one that can solve all, but is a comprehensive framework that can tackle issue by issue, one by one. So how does this framework works? So for instance, a screen time alert will notify user when they are been scrolling for extended period of time, reminding them to take a break. Additionally, a non-skippable break interval could be introduced to gently interrupt continuous scrolling and encourage user to pause and reflect. This feature not just be helpful reminder for them, they also serve as essential tool for breaking the cycle of compulsive engagement they have been dealing with. So as I said before, with the power of technology today, we can achieve so many great things. So why not we use the technology that we have today to solve the problem that we have today? So by using the AI system, could analyze the individual user behavior pattern and provide a personal recommendation for healthier screen time habits. For example, if user consistently scroll to long period of late night, the AI could suggest an earlier cut-off time or introduce a calming, non-addictive content as evening progresses. This AI tool could be integrated with parental control system and support families in managing time screen more effectively. However, this responsibility cannot be solved only on platform. We need a collaborative approach that involves governments, regulatory bodies, technology developers, and even educators. Regulatory authorities could introduce a digital awareness certification, a standard where platforms need to have in this following the framework before the apps can be published or updated in App Store. This certification will ensure that user well-being is not be abandoned by all these developers without even a single care of the world. So by taking this step, we can create a healthier digital ecosystem, one that promotes balance, mental well-being, and responsible technology use. This is not about reducing screen time. It's about fostering a culture where technology serves as a tool for growth, learning, and connection, rather than the source of independent and distraction. So that is it for me from the technological perspective, and that is the end of our group discussion talking about the consequences of short form content by giving a different perspective from our group. That is it. So thank you.